Let's jump into the news, shall we?
Okay, yes, let's do your first scientific story that you pulled. The FDA has authorized marketing of a device that helps diagnose autism spectrum disorder. And it's called the Cognoa ASD Diagnosis Aid. That's a mouthful. It's a
Yes.
machine learning based software that will help health providers diagnose as well.
Yes.
And families.
And we had covered one element of this before on the show, but this is putting together three separate elements. That there is an app that caregivers go on and they answer questions, and they also can upload video of their children to this app. Then there is a secondary component where it's specially trained people trained by the manufacturer. So, but they're trained to be able to take that data, compile it in a very specific way, run it through this very specific algorithm that the manufacturers have put together, which identifies certain risk factors. And then all of that data goes to a specialist, someone who is able to diagnose. But my understanding is that they're never actually having to meet with the child. For those of you who had a child get diagnosed, you know, getting the appointment, and going through the appointment can be this really exhaustive thing. And sometimes it takes years. It like makes me crazy that it is 2021 and we're still saying that the average age in the United States of someone getting a diagnosis is 4.5, when we know that we can start diagnosing at 18 months. And if early intervention is the key, what's gumming up the works? And part of it is that it's just so time intensive and exhaustive to get someone referred to the specialist, make the appointment with the specialist. People have to drive to the specialist. It's all this scheduling nightmare. So this product seems to want to streamline all of that. So the parents answer the question, they upload video, it goes to the algorithm, goes to the expert, and their preliminary studies show that it's pretty effective. It's
Very
pretty accurate.
Yeah.
So
Shannon, it's got an accurate ASD determination in 98.4% of patients with the condition and 78.9% of patients without the condition.
So there you go. And one of the things, and we got this article directly from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. So if you want to know more about it, you can go directly. You can look up marketing of diagnostic aid for autism spectrum disorders, and you can read it yourself. But it does address that one of the concerns is that there is a small percentage possibility of getting a false positive, that your child might end up getting a diagnosis of ASD when in fact they may not actually qualify. But I would venture that in that case, it's that the child had deficits, but maybe not enough deficits. So I look at this like reviews, Nancy. I always say to people, if you're doing anything and somebody's reviewing it, only look at the positive reviews and don't listen to the negative reviews. So if your child gets a positive from this and gets access to services, I think that's a plus. There is a smaller percentage of people who could get a false negative. So where the system says your child doesn't have ASD, but later on it's revealed that your child does have enough deficits. We all know about that.
Right.
Been there, done that.
Sure.
Right. But sorry.
I've been there.
Yeah. So I would say, this is something they're going to start marketing it now. I think it's something for people to investigate and tell people about. If you end up using it and you get a positive and it opens doors for you to help and support to help your child, fantastic. If you get a negative and you don't trust it, do what we've always told you to do, which is go to another source. Keep going until you feel that your gut is satisfied that your child does or does not have this diagnosis. So a pretty interesting thing, I thought.
I think it's very interesting. So we'll see how widespread the usage of that ends up being once they start marketing it.
Yes.
Here we have another hello from Lubna Resquil. I think I botched your name, Lubna.
Well, hello. We're so glad that everybody is here. Okay. Thank you for watching us live. Thanks for watching Autism Live. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now.
To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.